I have worn this shirt in a lot of videos recently. I guess I just really like this shirt. I don't know. I am here with an exciting video, and exciting because it's a tag video that I was tagged in. I forgot how much fun it was to actually be tagged in videos, and I've been getting tagged in videos again recently, so hooray! People like me again! Anyway, I was tagged in the books I'll probably never read tag by Amber from Miss Random Creation. So thank you so much for tagging me and basically making my day. And the video was created by Little Spider 9, and I will leave both of their videos in the description below so you can check them out because you should. And anyway, I'm just gonna get started with the questions. The first question is a really hyped book that you're not interested in reading. Cinder? I remember when Cinder first came out, and it was, I'm pretty sure it was before I started BookTube. I'm pretty sure it was. And I remember seeing it on like little displays at chapters near the cash register and everything, and being intrigued by the cover. And I started reading the synopsis and I was like, meh, and didn't finish reading the synopsis and put it back. And then it got super popular, and then I was like, I don't want to read it. I don't know. And I still don't really want to read it. And my friend who owns a bookstore, it's like one of her all-time favorite series, and she tries to get everyone to read it. And I was saying how I don't want to read it, and she was so appalled. And I was like, I don't know, like, I feel like if someone purchased it for me as a gift or something, I would probably read it, but I'm not going to buy it on my own. I'm going to buy other things that I want. And so she was like, oh my god, the next time Anthony, my boyfriend, comes into the store wanting to get you something, I'm going to make him buy you Cinder. I was like, okay. So I might end up reading it because of that. But, yeah, no. Question 2 is a series that you won't start or won't finish. Well, I don't want to say that I won't finish Percy Jackson, but I've only read the first book, and the first book was good. It was good fun. And it was exciting. And then I started reading the second book, and I was just like, eh. And I don't know. I have the whole series, I have the box set of the original covers and paperback, and I don't know. I don't think I will. But I feel bad, and like a part of me wants to, and then another part of me doesn't want to. Question number 3 is a classic that you're just not interested in. And I'm going to go ahead and say almost every classic. I'm not interested in any classics. I can't, it's the writing, I can't do it. And I have it nearby. Do I have it nearby? So, I have this copy of Anne of Green Gables because it's gorgeous. And I kind of want a bunch in this cover, like I really want Peter Pan in this. Not to read it, just to have it. And I was like, I'm gonna try and read this. The first sentence is literally a whole paragraph. This whole thing, right here, is literally one sentence. I can't, like I kid you not. Mrs. Rachel Lynde lived just where the Avonlea main road dipped down into the little hollow, fringed with alders and ladies' eardrops and traversed by a brook that had its own source away back in the woods of the old Cuthbert place. It was reputed to be an intricate, headlong brook in its earlier course through those woods, with dark secrets of pool and cascade, but by the time it reached Lynde's Hollow it was a quiet, well-conducted little stream, for not even a brook could run past Mrs. Rachel Lynde's door without due regard for decency and decorum. It probably was conscious that Mrs. Rachel was sitting at her window, keeping a sharp eye on everything that passed, from brooks and children up, and that if she noticed anything odd or out of place, she would never rest until she had ferreted out of the whys and wherefores thereof. First of all, I have no idea what I just read. Because I have this one, and was going to try and read it, and I know I'm not ever going to read this at all, even though it takes place in Prince Edward Island, and I lived there until I was 8, and feel like, you know, it's kind of like one of those things, like, you know, I'm Canadian and I actually lived in the province this takes place in, that I should read it, but it's not gonna happen. Number 4 is any genres you never read. Like romance ones, like, you know, those like actual, like when you go into the bookstore, an actual like romance section in the adult section or whatever, of like with, you know, like half-naked men and women on the front. Those ones. No, zero interest. And the last question is a book on your shelves that you will probably never read. Well, I mean, I already showed you Anne of Green Gables, but I guess we need to think of another one. Oh, man. Okay, I have one. I feel a little bad about this one, but it's The Last Hockey Game by Bruce McDougall. This is a friend of my dad's, and I went to his book launch with my dad for just a fun bonding night with my dad. And I bought a copy of his book to support him. Like, I'm not going to go to his book launch and not buy his book. That's mean. The reason I don't want to read it is because it's just not something that I'm interested in, really. It's about the last hockey game in the last season with the first original 6 NHL teams. And it's non-fiction, I believe, but told like fiction. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's non-fiction, but it's told like a story, like it's told as if it was fiction, but it recalls actual events. And he did a lot of research about the families and everything of the hockey players and the people that it follows in the story to make it true to every word, basically. But it's, I don't know, I'm probably not going to read it. I'm going to keep it, though, but I'm sorry, Bruce. So, those are the answers to my questions about books I'll probably never read. So I hope you liked it. And now it's time for me to tag people. I'm going to tag Paper Fairy, Novel Thoughts, and I Live You for books. Bye, guys. Have a good day.